I have no idea what that was. Everything just like went to crazy on the the show title. I'll work that out later. Anyway, guys, welcome to SCNS Live. I'm sorry about that interesting intro. Not usually how we do things around here. Anyway, thanks for joining us today. We've got my good buddies over there, Cora.
Hello.
We've got Mr. Rob Entropy, who hates everybody, and I don't have a mic stand today.
How you doing?
I don't have a mic stand.
So, it's your problem, not mine.
That really is my problem. Everybody else got a mic stand except for me. So I'll be kind of like setting my mic on the desk or something. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Oh, and of course, joining us at the table is our good friend, Mr.
Setting
my mic on the desk or something. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Now I know what's going on.
What did you do?
I had Justin TV going, and it was feeding back. So that was my fault.
As per usual.
What? I do things differently sometimes. So anyway, I don't actually see a picture up here, which is weird.
Sometimes.
Well, it's a new program, and it's a little slice of
And
awesome.
get with the program.
When it works correctly. Hold on a second. There we go. What the? Who's texting me here?
You seem very popular.
Oh yeah,
today.
that's a friend of mine who, Ben Stevens from the Nerd Show. He always texts me through like Facebook all through the show and berates me for when I get stuff wrong.
So constantly.
Pretty much, yeah. Anyway, I do have this thing all worked out now, so we're good to go. We're good to go. So thanks, Rick, for joining us.
Thank you.
And
This is my first time to actually welcome you guys to Collected in Plano.
this is Collected in Plano because we did lose last week's show thanks to some technical difficulties. But
Global warming.
no, it was our old program, but this new
Because
program
VidClass
is
is a piece
so
of
much
crap.
better. Yeah, and yes, it is. As I said last week, XSplit is my master now. If you look, we're in full 1080. Love this. I can do crazy stuff on screen. Like, hold on, let me see. Let me go to my thing. Yeah, and as you can see at the bottom there, we're at Collect Comics in 3100 Independence Parkway, Plano, Texas. See that? Yep. Text on
That is
screen.
so cool.
I love this thing. I do this right here and show people on my Facebook. Wait, why am I showing people on my Facebook? I can show the chat room, and then
Yeah, your Facebook, man. You got to have like an NC-17 rating. You know.
I know a lot of wrestler people, and like if you look on there, there's a picture of my buddy Danny there. Oh, wait a minute. It's like it's dropping in on itself because I'm showing the feed, so it's like. Okay, let me go to like a 3-shot. So I have a 3-shot. There we go. And then we got our little logo in the corner too. Because this is SNS
nice.
Live, which is powered by Cinelinks.com. Cinelinks.com.
Cinelinks.
Rob, is that sandwich good down there?
Man, it smells
It
good.
is. It's wonderful.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait to eat my sandwich.
I
on
wish
the
I were
break.
healthy
no,
enough to
no,
eat
I'm not.
food.
What am I doing?
So yeah, we are back here at Collect Comics. I apologize about last week's show, but it will not happen again because this new program just whoops everything. Everything.
Whoop, whoop.
It's funny because the guy, I actually tweeted out that I was tired of VidBlaster and XSplit is my master now. And the XSplit guys actually retweeted it on Twitter. And the CEO of the company was talking to me. He was like, I want to know what the name of that other program is, just to put it out there. And I was like, it was VidBlaster. He's like, glad you came over to the best. So that's nice. Thank you guys over at XSplit for...
Good plug.
Yeah, well, it is because this thing rocks. I'm sorry, it does.
So I wasn't here. I called in, though, for the first program.
It was an interesting call-in.
From Collected Plano. Did any of that make it on the air at all?
It did. Unfortunately, the recording is gone, so...
Oh, that's all right. So, but hopefully you've noticed some changes, even in the last couple of weeks since you've been in here. We put a couple of new displays for T-shirts and some of our ever-growing action figure section up front. Got some good Marvel Select figures up there. Got Space Ghost, which is one of my favorites. Is that one of the new wave? That's the B-Wing.
Oh, yes,
That's
it
the
is.
B-Wing. Yep, from Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures. Yeah, we also got the Lambda class shuttle, which is the trifoil, the shuttle Tidarium, and that One Republic cruiser and the TIE bomber.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up picking up 1 or 5 more of these. So anyway.
Have you seen what they've come out with? What the models that they're coming out with in January?
I saw some of them, yes. And
the cruiser,
Yes.
and
Yes.
my and the Tantive 4.
Oh my God!
The blockade
yes,
runner,
yes,
and
yes.
the prices on those are amazing. They're to scale. And
I know, and
still
that's-
like only $60-$70. So of course they're hollow, but I mean, They're awesome. They're amazing.
Oh, somebody's okay. I make sure next time I'm doing this that I do not have the volume on Justin TV turned up, because that's what happened. It was just feeding back in on itself. It was an infinite loop.
Speaking of feeding back in on itself, I got people with all these like
Everybody's
cool,
eating sandwiches and everything.
cool, amazing cheese-filled sandwiches around me, and I'm just dying here. Meanwhile,
Because you're eating healthy, buddy.
Well,
I'll trade you a sandwich
Ish.
for a book.
trade you a sandwich for a heart attack.
You can have a pop chip if you
I
would
really
like.
can't, because I wouldn't have just the pop chip. I'd walk over your cold, dead corpse in order to acquire that in Benedict Cumberbatch parlance.
Oh yeah, so you were
No.
you changed your diet and going to the doctor and everything for.
I mean, I've changed. I've made some modifications to my diet. You know, I'm mostly on the seafood diet. I see food, but I can't eat it. So
But you're feeling better. You're looking better, man.
I am feeling aw.
Oh God! Why must you scare me so? Anyway, it's been a big week, nerd-wise, and for us. And
Yeah, I heard a little something about
publicly. I wanted to go ahead and thank Mr. Freddie over here at
Mr.
Collective.
Freddie.
Yes.
Because Freddie's the man.
Freddie.
Freddie's the one that hooked us up with
Freddie will be
he was our
on.
anonymous benefactor who hooked us up with an appearance on Good Morning Texas, where we got to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a little while. And if you didn't see it,
You missed Slutty Robin.
well, unfortunately, it looks like they
Pretty
did
much.
not. They didn't post it on their site, which I'm kind of like, why? We're adorable. How could you not love us? We brought them S.H.I.E.L.D. badges too. Okay, we came
That is
bearing
awesome.
gifts, man.
That is awesome. And Freddie will be on here in just a couple of moments.
We're gonna get them on.
so.
But if you missed it, or if you, yeah, I'm looking on their thing right now. I don't even see it on there. So anyway, but I do have some pictures to share with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut over to those.
Awesome pictures.
Here's us getting interviewed by what was her name?
Paige.
Paige, dressed as Robin. If you missed the segment, it's interesting why she was dressed as Robin. We kind of gave her. A bunch
Oh, she was one of the hosts.
Yeah, she is one of the
Oh,
hosts.
okay. All right.
But
Well, I take that
yeah,
back
I'll
about
just
Slutty
scroll to
Robin.
Some of the pictures. Yeah,
I mean,
probably
journalistic professional Robin.
Hey, she was rocking the Robin costume. Okay,
She was.
I've seen
go
some
get-
bad Robin costumes on females over the years, man.
but your
Just gonna
favorite
put it that
nerds
way.
were very dapper with our little shield badges and suits.
Y'all look like Secret Service.
We went somewhere for breakfast afterwards, and granted, when we all walked in suits with shield badges on, people kind of went like, wait a minute here.
There was one guy that was going to come in, and he stopped behind us when we were waiting to get a table, and he just kind of looked at us like, what is this? And then he asked Matt later, because we came outside to meet with you, you know, you guys have S.H.I.E.L.D. badges. You were S.H.I.E.L.D. like the TV show? Yeah. What are you guys doing over here? Oh, we were just filming some stuff. Which isn't a lie.
He wasn't wrong.
No?
I think everybody was surprised that I was in a suit.
And you filled it out very well.
Yeah.
You were much man, Jason.
Whatever.
You look.
Consider I'm the one that had to talk. Anyway, we had a great time, and we kind of wish that wish they would have posted it. But don't worry, because if you didn't see it, wait for it. We know how to pull video from stuff, so we might just go ahead. Rob was actually filming while he was there too, so we got that.
Yeah, I saw you with the camera. Yeah.
I'll just intercut that with maybe the footage from Good Morning Texas, and we're just going to throw that up so everybody can enjoy it if you missed it. Because I know it's
That's very cool.
10 o'clock during the day. People got work to do and crap. They don't have time for see
Oh,
our
I TiVoed
shenanigans
it.
on TV.
I TiVoed it.
Yeah, you need to go watch it.
Yeah.
But speaking of things that need to be TiVoed, did anybody?
No,
What's wrong with you?
I was with my kid last night, so.
This is now spend time with your kid. You mean your son, right?
Yeah, my son. Okay, who is one? Okay, but before we get into that, I just have to give a shout out to my wife. Okay, now my wife is not a comic book
This should be good.
nerd at all. Okay, she is like the straightest of straight-laced people. Okay, and for my son's first birthday this past weekend, because I work at a comic book shop, I got a great deal on all kinds of Avengers party supplies, right? So we did the whole thing, with the tablecloths and all that stuff, and all the grab bags and all that, and it was great. So last night, I come home, and my wife is pointing out each of the Avengers on the decorations and describing them by name and by and by alias and by powers to my 1-year-old son. And I just had this enormous geek out moment of pride, first in my wife, but also kind of in myself for raising my kid right. So
That's the way you do it.
Yeah,
Pat
yeah.
on the back, dude.
It brought a tear to my eye. So that was amazing.
Single manly tear.
Yeah.
So I need to.
Although I'm a married man.
Speaking of kids and adorable things that happen, I told Cora and Rob the story because let's face it, it's well documented. I'm a nerd.
You
So
old softy.
wearing the nice suit with the Shield agent badge. I dropped Cora off at home, and of course I still need to search for Transformers and GI Joes and stuff plastic crap I collect. So I go to one of our local department stores here, and I'm wearing my shades, my suit, and over on the toy aisle, and this little kid. If you're not
How old?
This is going to hit you guys in the feels. He looked about like he was 4 or 5. He sees me and he sees the badge and gasps.
Let's give props for a 4 or 5 year old being able to, read Shield and associate that with.
But he kind of, and he walks over to he runs over to his mother, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave because I don't know what this is all about.
Scared him.
So I go to leave, and they start to catch up to him. And this lady's like, sir, excuse me, sir. Oh, crap. Yes, ma'am, what can I do for you? He couldn't help but notice that you're a Shield agent, and he has something he wants to tell you. This is Dylan. I'm like, okay. I've been down. I'm like, hey, what's up, Dylan? And he's like, could you tell Captain America that he's my favorite, please? And that I went to the dentist today, and I brushed my teeth, and I don't have any cavities. And I'm sitting there just looking at this kid like, and he says, oh, and can you tell the Hulk that I'm not scared of anymore like when I was little? And I'm just, yes. What else? What am I supposed to say to this kid?
That's amazing.
What am I supposed to say? I say, yes, I will deliver your message. Post haste. I told him Captain America is my favorite too. And
You
then
will never forget
And then
that.
he smiled ear to ear and ran back over to his mom. And I was sitting there just like,
You will never forget that, but he will never forget that either.
I'm not going to forget that because I had to go to the counter and get my stuff now. I'm like,
So awesome. These are the experiences that make this kind of fandom and this kind of investment so worth it.
It was one of those things, just like, wow, this.
You just saved that kid from drugs.
Actually, I think we got to credit Freddie on that. I think that we got to that ball goes all the way back
it's
to him.
7 Degrees of Freddy.
It is 7 degrees of
everything,
Federation.
everything good that I did that day is all dedicated to Freddy. Okay.
Thank you, Freddie.
That pretty much sums up every day for me. Speaking of which, I'm gonna bounce out of here because that man deserves some serious time on camera for all he did. So I will return in the second half, and we will talk about cool comics and graphic novels and other stuff this week. So besides, if I stay around here anymore, I'm literally going to attack that sandwich.
No, it's
So-
my cheese
Don't
sandwich.
blame me.
It's my pot pie.
No, Kitty, that's my Popeye.
And also, if you're watching us live and you want to get some, I should have mentioned that earlier. We have passes to Gravity. Gravity, Tuesday, October 1st, over at the AMC North Park, if you're local here in Dallas. We have these, and if we have any left, we will leave them here at Collected. Just come by. You can get 2 for yourself. 7:30 showing. You want to go there? It's supposedly a really good movie. Our editor-in-chief, Jordan, he saw it, and he said great stuff about it. So we're going to try to attend many of us as we can, but we should have some left over here at Collected. And we're doing a little bit of a giveaway, too. But if you come over to Collected, they have a raffle going on for this. Yes. The new Star Wars #1 from Dark Horse. Huh? Oh, they're raffling off 5 of these, actually. So if you come over here, fill out a little piece of paper and give them your info, you can get one of these. Which I'm just keeping this one. That's right.
They won't miss it.
Little does he know.
I think he'll notice.
This sucker's coming with me. No, he won't.
It might
Although
get
somebody rats me out.
it might get packed in the box when
You're
we're
going to rat
packing
me
up.
out? That's right, you're not. Anyway.
Oh.
Also, Danger's going to be joining us today. He's just running a little bit behind. But anyway, yeah, we are doing this ticket giveaway. Come by, check out Gravity. And there's the man over there that got us in Good Morning Texas.
Fredward.
Fred, what?
What's up, guys?
That's a good one. Anyway.
Really? You've never heard that?
I've never heard Fredward. No.
Really?
Freddie,
Yes.
did you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last night?
I was here, man. How am I going to watch Agents?
You didn't watch it?
No.
This is, oh, crap.
I know.
You might want to go away for like 20 minutes so that we can fully nerd out over here. Because there's no way I'm not talking about this.
I mean, the only thing I want to know.
You're about to get the full.
Yes.
This is going to, if you watched, you better watch
It's
Agents of
worth
S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, I figured it's worth it because it's Joss Whedon, of course. But is it Luke Cage? That's all
No.
No.
No,
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
it's not.
No.
So anyway, last night Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did debut on ABC, 7 Central, and yes, we were all kind of squee. Anyway, yes, you were making that noise there. So
Sound like a mogwai.
let's go ahead and give this a rating. So on a scale of 1 to 10, starting with Mr. Rob down there, what would you give it?
I give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, an 8.
Okay, I want to know why the 8. Jerk. Sorry, Danger's not here. I can't jerk. Anyway, go.
It was good. It wasn't that good.
Okay. While it did have some flaws, I'm willing to ignore them. I will ignore any flaws that happen with that show. Period.
I would have to watch that episode just doing backflips and jumping off the walls for the entire hour for me to give that a 10.
Well, I don't know. Well, anyway, that you give it an 8. Will you watch it again?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so overall, you're sold on the pilot episode.
Yeah.
Okay, Cora.
I actually have to agree with his 8 because, I mean, it was TV, so the effects are going to be a little cheesy. I expected that. I enjoyed the cheesy kind of some of the effects, but it was like, okay, those could be better, and they'll probably get better as the show goes on. I mean, they did it with Once Upon a Time, so they will. Also, they put so much into the first episode, and at first it was a little hard to keep track of, just a little bit.
Yep.
Not much, just a little bit. It felt like they were, I know they were trying to put as much in there as they could, and they still spread it out really well. But some of it, like, it felt like the first episode, like, did it feel like to you that they rushed the story with the first
yep.
episode?
Uh-huh.
Like, I like how they did it, but it just a little rushed.
I attribute that to just it's a pilot.
Yeah. But I will watch it
You
again.
had a lot more to say about it this morning, though, about some of your reflections on it. Or are we just rating? Well, I guess we should rate
that's
first.
just the rating. I mean, the things I liked about it was they pulled stuff from, like, Iron Man 2, as far as the car.
That was awesome.
The Luke Cage-like person who wasn't. The way he got his powers, and they pulled it from 2 movies to give him powers, which I liked it. I liked that he's going back and using the old stuff to get everything done.
The hell was that? Oh.
Danger joined us today.
What are you talking about? Danger's been here the whole time.
Hey, everybody.
I don't know. Everybody's just so cool.
You can speak. You are allowed to. How is everybody?
We were talking about you.
Good. Glad. Thank you. Makes me feel great. Appreciate it.
I was talking
Okay.
about how you should have directed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
Hold on.
There have been more explosions.
Yeah.
What's your
Got to turn him down.
What's
a
your
little bit.
rating for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Mr. Danger?
Are we giving in thumbs? 1 out of 10? What's
1
our-
out of 10.
1 out of 10.
Oh, I give it a.
Me and Cora gave it an 8.
I give it an. Truthfully, I give it an 8. Well, you know what? I give it about a 9. I enjoyed it.
So Jason's the only 10. Is that right?
I won't give it a 10.
Jason's the only perfect.
I'll give it 11, damn it. 11. 11.
11?
Hell with
11.
y'all. No. I'll give it a solid 9 just because I've been waiting for this TV show for quite some time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy that we got it in this fashion. I can't wait to see more. I think I just dropped my post.
Yes, you just dropped your post.
No. Anyway, no. Overall, I'm very happy with it. Of course, we have an inkling, and also, like I said last night, let the speculation begin. What's up with Coulson?
He's a live model decoy.
LMD.
Yep, LMD.
They set it up in Avengers.
Are we
They
allowed
joke
to?
about it.
Are we allowed to spoil things or no?
I don't care about Freddy. I mean, what?
Well, no, I'm talking about for our viewers.
Freddy.
I'm more worried about our viewers.
I said this is
Sorry,
going to be a
Freddy.
spoiler show.
Oh, okay. I want.
The
Tahiti
viewers
has
should
become
go
the
on
new
Hulu and
Budapest.
Huh?
Tahiti has become the new fucking Budapest.
Wow.
I want to know what happened. I want to know about Tahiti.
That's where they grew him in the vat.
It's a
and
nice
implanted
island.
the memories into him.
I like seeing Ron Glass in there.
Ron Glass, Barney Miller.
What?
He was on a show called Barney Miller.
I think I'm thinking more Serenity.
Same difference. He was also on that too. Firefly.
That's
I mean,
what I
not
care
many
about.
people know that show, though.
Firefly / Serenity, because he was in both.
Yeah, he was in. Well, he was part of that continuity.
Well, yes.
Anyway, like I said, I was glad to see him again, and I'm glad it was him to break the news to us. That's all I got to say. As far as we don't know what's going on with Coulson, but I guarantee it's something that's going to be revealed over the whole season.
And that's going to be really interesting to see how they reveal it. Like, no matter what it is, it's going to be interesting.
Apparently, Ben Ambroso only watches to watch you eating, which is just creepy.
Wait, what?
Ben
Yeah, he
Ben-
only watches it for what?
to see you eating.
What?
Ben's just
You're
creepy
watching
as a
that?
whole.
Yep,
Ben, you're just a creepy person.
pretty much.
Eat some fava
Creepy
beans and a nice
bastard.
candy.
Anyway, so okay, so overall,
I like your
what
sandwich.
going from the end of the table, Professor, you starting. Best thing you liked about, and worst thing that you would have changed or whatever.
Oh boy.
More Luke Cage.
Yeah, we needed more Luke Cage in that. Let's see. Best thing. I think it was nice they at least continued the Extremis storyline a little bit. From
Extremis?
Extremis from Iron Man 3. I think it was kind of a nice kind of dovetail from that into it, so people know what's going on. Boy, the worst thing so far
This sucks holding this mic.
is was Truth Serum.
The Truth Serum was funny.
That was hilarious. What
It's
are you
like
talking about?
They were doing a little camp. They were trying to put a
Okay.
little comedy in it. I was like, it's okay, but
Isn't that a Tales from the Crypt episode?
All right, Robert, what you got? Best thing, and what would you have changed?
Best thing, I've got to say the car.
Lola?
Lola?
I screamed like a little girl when that thing took off.
I
yay, Stark Tech.
admittedly I did too.
And the thing I would change was that guy's speech at the end. He started to go a little bit full retard.
You can't say that here.
Huh?
You can't be saying that on the show, dude.
Why
what's
not?
wrong with you?
It's from another movie.
Yeah, he's quoting a movie. He can do that.
Okay. Also, just to let y'all know, we have Skype capabilities. So.
Nice.
No, Skype works really well. If you notice the podcast, the Father Gamer podcast, I did all that through Skype and recorded it through here. So yeah, it works. So anyway, and check us out on Father Gamer. Our buddy Eric, we got to do the show with him Monday.
We like Eric.
Anyway, so Freddie didn't watch it. Cora, best thing about the episode, and what would you have changed?
No.
What?
Let Freddie talk.
Freddie didn't watch it.
Frederick, you can talk if you
What,
want.
Look.
what did you like about the commercials, and what would you change?
Are you kidding?
All right, first of all, you need more Luke Cage. And I think
There was no Luke Cage.
I think we need to paint Danger black. He'll be Luke Cage, and I'll be Iron Fist. Because a fat Mexican Iron Fist is what the world needs.
Los Iron Fist.
Wow.
Lucha Libre.
In Iron Man 2 as well.
Hold on. I just. That was weird.
Yeah, I'm
Justin
looking.
TV dropped us.
Well, it's Justin TV. They just suck.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
No, that was Justin TV. It just stopped for a second. Weird. Anyway, so we're back. It won't show up on the recording because we just recorded all of it. Anyway,
I didn't tell you what my dad said about that our TV appearance yesterday.
you know what? I am tired of two Bens sending me messages through Facebook berating me about this broadcast now.
Shut up, Ambrosio.
Why does it have to be two of them?
No, Ambrosio,
named
keep
Ben
going. Keep going.
Berating me. Anyway.
I
So,
find it funny.
okay.
Why don't we
Keep
just
going.
spin him off
On
into a
to
show? Two stupid
Cora.
men.
Okay, Cora, because I don't know if it went through.
We'll dress him up as dogs.
Your best thing about the episode? I'm sorry, because I started messing with this. Best thing about the episode?
That's really hard. Oh my gosh.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because I liked everything.
It's part of the Whedonverse.
I'd have to say
Wrong glass.
the dialogue writing, a lot of it, like Coulson's little quibs and jokes.
Whedon has no problem writing dialogue.
No,
We
he
know
doesn't.
this.
It flowed
He
very
is a
well.
word master.
My favorite thing of the dialogue though was our two scientists, how they interacted with each other. Like I liked that they made one Scottish and one
You mean Fitz and
English.
Simmons?
Yes, I'm glad they made one
Fitz and
English.
Simmons.
I'm glad they made one English and one Scottish
their name?
because they hate
Fitzsimmons.
those two peoples hate each other, and they and it was beautiful. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful.
I love the fact they also dropped the word in journey. They dropped the phrase "journey into mystery" into it because you know
Little bitty nods like that.
I will say that's probably better than the nod from Smallville where she's like, Clark, there's a woman with a wondrous whip.
Okay, off topic.
Okay, the
Off
thing I would
topic.
thing I would
Somebody
change.
save me.
Thing I would
Yeah,
change.
somebody save me.
Guys,
It would have to be that speech at the end.
Yep.
I saw where he was coming with the speech, and I saw the direction he was taking it, and he still executed it very well. But that was the only part that felt awkward. Like I feel like if they fixed that,
seemed to be going in just this really weird direction.
yeah, like just fix that little part, and it would have been like boom.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. Best thing about this whole episode, Coulson.
Yeah,
Because Coulson has been that badass that we've been seeing. We haven't really seen it too much. We kind of saw it in some of the little films that Marvel released along with Thor and Captain America.
like on the way to Thor's hammer
Yeah, he
But-
knows how to kick some ass at a gas station.
But we had him, yeah.
with a bag of flour.
But, I mean, we saw the jovial side of Coulson all through it. But when he was walking up to that dude at the end, he had that look of like, look, I will kill you. I don't want to, but I will kill you.
And that actually scared me when I was watching it.
And when he yelled at Fitz and Simmons, that part was, it was one of those like your nice uncle he's always been, and then you screwed up, and he finally like yells at you, and you're like, oh my God, I've never been yelled at by him in my life, but I'm scared to death now. That was awesome. I also like the Maria Hill was in it. I'm hoping that we see a lot more guest stars.
She needs
Kobe
a job. How I Met Your Mother's ending.
Yeah, well,
that's
she's
right,
got
yeah.
one apparently.
She said.
But
And it can not apparently draw porcupines.
I love that we're going to have cameos. I wonder how big the cameos are going to be. We do have rumors that Samuel L. Jackson will be loosely affiliated with the show.
I'm just going to be curious if he can keep his mouth clean doing it. You know.
One thing I would have changed, I thought, wow, this team got assembled very quickly. However, and there was a lot of criticism on that,
Oh.
but it looked like Coulson had been working this up for a while. He
So
already
probably
had
has.
this idea. Yeah, and I kind of took that as more, well, that's just Coulson. Now's the time when he needs his team, so he's going to put them together. I'm pretty sure he had been in Tahiti,
Since Operation Tahiti.
and he had been working at this for a while. So I'm willing to, as far as the rushing, I took that as more as now's the time, and I'm going to crash them together. It just seems like Coulson's style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He loves to throw people off, and going to turn Danger down again. Because once again, he got the mic stand I didn't want him to get. But anyway,
Now,
Sorry,
now
I
you
had to
say
get-
the one thing about Coulson, that he was the greatest part, but the one part that kind of freaked me out a little bit when the guy knocked the door off of the van and it went flying.
his reaction.
People are diving, jumping out of the way. Coulson just kind of bends back and stands
I
back up.
know that
His
was
reaction
so
was
cool,
a little
though.
too fast.
Told you he's
and
an
a little
Ellen.
too professional.
Told you he's a little bit of an Ellen. I
So-
told you life model decoy. man.
Let's once again
Decoy.
Decoy. He's a
Let-
decoy.
let the
That
speculation
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
begin.
show, good.
What is Coulson?
The Vision.
A scroll.
I would say I see.
invasion.
I've already said my piece on that in our little chat about.
You think he's Vision,
He does what you need him to see, and he shows you what needs to be seen.
but he looks normal. He
That's
doesn't
why
have the
his
goofy.
code name is the Vision.
He doesn't have the goofy red face, which is good.
I'm just sticking with the fact that he's an LMD.
Yep.
Yeah.
My brain can't handle anymore.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
go with magic. Magic is my answer.
No. I'm going with his
That's how
Vision.
they
Nope,
introduced
nope,
Doctor
magic.
Strange.
They talked to some dude named Hank Pym, and he was a. Wouldn't that be cool if they actually introduced a character in this show before he got introduced in a movie?
I would scream.
That'd be like the X-Files movie.
If Hank Pym shows up on the show, I'm going to scream.
I think at any point, if we get guest stars of that caliber, we're all just going, ah, 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 and just
Here's-
pointing
here's
at
I'm
the
just gonna
screen.
say, if Jeremy Renner shows up on this show, you will hear me in New York City.
Oh, really? You like Hawkeye? I've heard that you have this thing about Jeremy Renner.
I'm being completely serious with these guys. I think this is the time to reboot Howard the Duck.
Yes. Well, he's getting.
Because I would love at the end of like an Avengers movie, at the end, Joss Whedon comes out decked out like a SHIELD agent for no reason, just some random guy, goes up to Samuel L. Jackson and says, I found something. And he's like, what? And it's like some little midget in a duck suit just like, I know, quack fool. And like just tries to put the cigar out on Samuel L. Jackson. He's like, I like you. You got spun. Go fight some zombies.
With, well, you do know he's showing up in Lego Marvel superheroes, right?
Is he really?
Yes, he is a playable character.
Oh Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay, so
I'll be buying that.
overall, yeah, of course we like Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're going to watch more of it. I'm glad my Tuesdays are clear because, yeah, this is my Tuesday night thing. So, everybody in agreement on that? We're all going to be
I
watching
thought your
S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Tuesday night thing was
Yep.
Roadhouse.
If I don't have work, I will be.
Why would
Roadhouse.
random jokes aren't funny?
Roadhouse.
Random jokes, not funny.
Hey, look,
Actually, yes, it is.
It
Do
is funny.
you want me to roundhouse kick you? Because I can.
Bring it, Swayze.
Roadhouse. Roadhouse.
He's gonna ghost through the tape.
Here's Can anyone else tell when my patience just really just runs
Oh,
out? Anyway,
calm down, cry
Gonna,
baby.
gonna get no.
Take your
see,
bed.
We'll see who's crying in a second. Anyway, now Cora, you had an interesting story for this week though.
Yes.
Something that I was like, no, we need to. This probably needs to be addressed on the show, just because you got a banned book list.
Yes, every year the
Oh, I gotta
Freak.
flip those. Hang on.
the thing I can't think of.
Ben Grimm.
No, the American Library Association. They will ban books every year, and they're based off of challenges from parents and people in the community. Now, some of the books are banned from libraries. Like one of the books that was banned this year is Fight Club. I think we can all understand why Fight Club was banned from the high school library. We don't even need to read the book. We just need to watch the movie to understand that.
Soap
But-
from fat people.
Yep. But there are also other books that have been banned over the years, like Grapes of Wrath, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and The Adventures of Huck Finn, Through the
Huh?
Looking Glass. Yeah, those are banned from libraries. Not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, Twilight is actually on the list. All 4 of the Twilight books.
That's one of the smartest moves
Yeah, I
somebody
was about
made
to
is
say.
ban all those.
But this year we've had a few books. Like we've had The Kite Runner is now banned. Um,
That was required reading when I was in high school.
Yeah, I know, right? 50 Shades of Grey. Look,
Well,
raise your
yeah.
hands if you were surprised. But the number one most challenged book last year was Captain Underpants. The entire series of Captain
Captain
Underpants.
Underpants?
Yep, it is now banned
Why?
because it promotes.
Wearing your underpants?
No, it promotes.
Underwear.
Oh, what did they say? Crap.
Is it nudity?
No, it has nothing to do with nudity. Well,
Farting in public?
partially the nudity
Bullying?
because bullying. That was what it was. Thank you. Bullying and vandalism.
Captain Underpants
The dude
doesn't
in
bully or
underpants,
vandalize.
I know. I don't know, but other books other books that are on the banned list, and I was shocked when I saw some of them, like Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Well, I can understand why those are banned because everybody
Bridge to Terabithia?
Yeah, Bridge to Terabithia,
suicide
Black Beauty,
goes as black.
Call of the Wild, basically every Stephen King book. I can actually see the Stephen King books though. The Canterbury,
even Pet Cemetery?
even Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery? No.
I don't want to
The
be
Canterbury
burned.
Tales, which was required reading in my high school.
Whoa, how are you gonna ban Canterbury Tales?
Okay, I can understand the Canterbury Tales in like a middle school
'Cause
because
I don't
of how
understand
much
it.
sex and
I don't understand
stuff
a
they talk
damn
about.
word it
I
said.
mean-
But not in a high school. That's what I read in high school.
Yeah, I was exposed to Canterbury Tales in middle school.
Frankenstein is on the list. All of the Goosebumps books are on the list. Gone with the Wind.
Oh, now I can understand Gone with the Wind. Come on.
To Kill a
Margaret
Mockingbird?
Mitchell.
They've gone too damn far.
To Kill a Mockingbird was banned like years ago.
Well, To
but-
Kill a Mockingbird especially was in the South because of the simple fact that it challenged Southern dummies to realize that, racism and prejudice is a bad thing. That's kind of one of the reasons why. Also, the scene where what's her name's in the courtroom describing what, what's his name, Big Jim?
Yeah.
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 Still, though, that was a book that was required when I was in high school, so it shocks me. All of those, that series of books, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, those are all
I
banned.
love those, man.
Slaughterhouse Five.
Yeah, Slaughterhouse 5 was one of the
Vonnegut.
first ones. A good book, though. Uncle Tom's Cabin, I can understand Uncle Tom's Cabin. A good chunk of William Shakespeare, which
Well,
tier, because those are... Okay,
I disagree.
Hamlet and McBee and Twelfth Night.
Jeez, my old high school screwed. It was an arts magnet. That's all we
Yeah,
studied.
dude.
A Wrinkle in Time is on there. The Giving Tree is on the banned list. The Giving Tree. And the one that makes the least amount of sense to me is Where's Waldo? The book where you try and find Waldo, it's banned.
Yeah, why is Waldo banned? Because
I have no idea.
Please
couldn't
tell me.
find him?
No. There's got to be a
He was
reason
part of that
behind that.
satanic.
It has
cult
to
in the
be. I don't know
70s.
what the reason is. I can't find it. All the Lord of the Rings books are on the
Ty
banned
West
list
made a
because
movie
of
about it called The Sacrament.
Satanism and non-religion. I'm dead serious.
But where's Waldo?
But where's Waldo?
Because he's satanic.
Apparently, I mean, and of course we all know Harry Potter's on the ban list, and
Oh, of
we
course.
were all there for.
Damn you, Muggles!
What board or who is doing this?
The stuff is put forth by parents and people in the community, and then the
America.
American Library Association
Well,
will look them over.
Well, the ALA, what they're pretty much doing is they're putting these out to promote and say, hey, folks, you know what? We shouldn't ban reading. Of course, it's protected First Amendment speech. It's just people want to go out and, they want to disagree with something. Okay.
Why would you want to stop anybody from reading anything?
Jason, it's the concept. Whoever controls the words controls the power, controls thought. It's,
I mean,
it's
that
I
kinda
like from the
defeats
chat
very
room.
Orwell, man.
I like from the chat room, burn the ban list and may I firebomb
right.
their homes. Welcome to the chat
C-3PO.
room, Shark Lady.
I mean, that's
Thank you, Shark
the
Lady.
whole purpose of like learning from your mistakes of the past. Is what half these books are about. That's why you're teaching the next generation. But then you see these parallels with stuff that goes on today, and some certain people you don't know who just don't want that to be seen again.
Well, I got a friend of mine who, lives out east of here, who apparently put a stink up about a book her kid had to read recently. I think it's second grade. It's a book about it's about a Jewish family getting their house taken away by the Nazis, going to a concentration camp.
Eli Wiesel.
I think that's what it was. Yeah,
Night.
yeah.
I remember reading Night. I love that book.
And it's a good book. It's a book about teaching people about about the Holocaust, and of course the famous adage, those who fail to remember history are doomed to repeat it. I think that's a big problem. These people want to basically like I said, who controls the thought controls the power.
Yeah.
So it's to me, I suggest go out, get yourself a book, go read a classic today. Go read.
actually,
banning
that's-
Night. That's kind of really. That's
Well, no,
just
they're not
terrible.
banning. Now they're not banning Night, but
No, Night is on the banned list.
that's just creepy,
Well,
man.
that's what I'm
So
saying, though,
is
it's like
so is Anne Frank's Diary.
Well, that's the thing with both of them. Those are real people that
Oh,
went
yeah,
out and wrote
man.
those things. That's their legacy living
Yep.
on. That's how they survived. That's how they got their story out there. Now no one's gonna know. It's almost like erasing these people from memory, and that's just worse than anything.
Oh, absolutely, brother.
Now there is a thing that they always do every week. Like there's a reason it's Banned Book Week. Well, with Banned Book Week, what and my library does it too. I noticed that this today. Is they'll have a list set out of banned books, and they're encouraging you to go out and find these books and read them this week. Like at home, I'm rereading American Gods and Anansi Boys because they're on the banned list, which slightly understand, but at the same time I don't agree with it. But go pick up a banned book today. Your library should have a list of the banned books, or your local bookstore should. Go and read, because some of these books are fantastic books, and it actually hurts that they're on this list. Like there's a couple of books about puberty, like growing up and coming to terms with your body.
That's
Which-
when you watch Porky's. That's what I did.
But also, if you're of an older generation like I am, like in your 20s, go look at that list. And
Older?
Generation.
What you talking about? Older.
His face was priceless.
What you talking about? Older.
apparently, I'm pretty old if all the books I read in high school are on the banned list.
Okay, Meemaw.
I will cut you, boy.
Ooh.
But
Boy, what's this boy business?
go look at the
She's
at the
learning.
banned list and just look at the books and think back to your high school years and what books you had to read and be like, wow, these books are on the list. Why? Now some of them are like, okay, I can understand it, but then I feel like we're getting too sensitive because like Lord of the Flies, that was a required reading when I was in middle school.
Animal Farm.
There is
Animal
for
Farm.
Stephen King on that list.
I can understand Stephen King being on the list. He's very graphic with his like
Son, that's cool.
sex stories and stuff.
No, he's not. He's telling horror stories.
One that actually had Jason up in arms was How to Eat Fried Worms.
Oh, it's a great book, man.
Yeah, that's on the
I love
banned
that.
list, and so is the series that the next book that I can't remember the name of right now. But yeah, I have like a list of the top 100 thing.
I feel like no one who's making this list is looking at the parallels here of what these books are trying to say. It's not like, oh, okay, well, they're doing this in this book, so obviously that's what my kid's going to do. No, it's
Yeah.
teaching them the
Crap is what it is.
opposite, teaching them not to do that, because you give
Yeah.
the consequences of that, and that's how they learn not to do that.
I mean,
The Outsiders.
How to Eat
Exactly.
Fried Worms.
The
Those are my
Outsiders,
favorite
yeah.
books. How dare they ban that?
Yeah, they
And I'm
banned
with,
the
I'm with Shark Lady. I don't understand half of these at all. I
Also-
don't understand. Yeah, about half of them I don't understand.
Also, does anyone remember Shel Silverstein?
Shel
Yes.
Silverstein.
Both
yeah.
of his poem books are banned.
The missing piece?
I don't know about the missing piece actually, but Up in the Attic and Where the Sidewalk Ends are on the
I
list.
love Where the Sidewalk Ends. It's a great
Me
book.
too. Those were my favorite books, and they actually got me writing poetry when I was in
I think
high
I'm-
school.
How can you ban the outside?
I think I'm gonna find.
That's un-American.
I'm gonna find where this email is for these people and just post it up on our Facebook, so that people can go harass them.
Don't harass the American Library Association.
Don't harass
Don't
so
harass
much
American-
as.
They're just putting the list out there to let people know the books that have been banned or have been challenged.
I'm talking
Well,
about the
the
people
thing
who-
is, the American Library Associations are the ones that say yes, ban them, or no, don't.
No, they're
they're-
the ones that don't ban them.
No, they're the ones.
It's the public.
They're the one. No, they're the ones that have the
this
final
is gonna be
say.
good.
The public are the ones that put forth the ones they should ban, and then they are the ones that say yes.
No, they.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's right. They do that survey about, well, you know, which books have you seen banned or challenged at your local library, and then they put it's like librarians and things like that. Yeah.
I mean,
But-
it's
but
not
that,
just
But at
on
that point,
them.
it's almost promoting them more in a sense if you think about it. 'Cause it's
Exactly.
the same thing as back in the 80s when Tipper Gore was all up in arms and like, I hate hair metal music. Dee Snider comes up, protests the whole thing in like tattered jeans and everything. Represents the whole culture in of itself. Loses the case anyway, but the point is, all the CDs and records had those adult stickers on them. That just made more people buy them. The more you go against the grade here with these books, the more people are going to want to read them. And if anything, this is going to help kids who are just like, oh, I hate books. If
Catcher in
mom
the
or-
Rye, man.
Yeah, if
J.D.
mom or dad,
Salinger. I
if
love
mom or
J.D.
dad
Salinger.
comes up and like, you can't read this book because it's adult. All those kids are going to read it.
Actually,
Mom
what's
and dad hates it. I want to read it.
What's really cool is I don't remember the name of this girl, but at her school, you know, they have the lockers that are like those really tall human-sized lockers. They had a list of banned books, and of course her library didn't have them, but she thought it was a tragedy that, you know, people couldn't just go to their school library and pick up Alice in Wonderland or Catcher in the Rye. So what she did, she ended up she actually had a lot of these books. She has a huge book collection. She brought them to her locker and put them in her locker and made it a secret library.
That's kind
And all she asked was, you know, they write down their name and which book they have, and when they think they can bring it back, so that if anyone else wants to borrow that book, they can. And what ended up happening was, you know, a lot of people started reading. A lot more people did. And part of the reason they were like, no, you can't read some of these books is because it'll promote violent behavior. The school got calmer. Because they were all reading. They weren't going out and, like, you know, beating people up or anything. They were reading.
It's Dumbledore's army for books.
Yeah,
Hey,
actually.
I was going to jump back on Shel Silverstein real quick. You do know that he wrote, he wrote 25 Minutes to Go and A Boy Named Sue, right?
Oh,
Two
yeah.
of my favorite Johnny Cash songs. Yes, I like
Doesn't
Johnny
surprise
Cash.
me at all. Hey, no,
What? That I like Johnny Cash?
No, that he wrote those songs. I'm like,
He's a little insane. That's what I liked about
It's
it.
a burning thing. And it makes...
No, he did not write Ring of Fire.
It's still Johnny Cash, man.
So-
You said Johnny Cash.
My name is Sue. How do you do?
So we're 47 in. I want to do a shameless plug before we went to break.
Shameless
Okay.
Well, it's not a shameless plug because this guy is our friend.
Shameless plug.
You know,
Which friend?
stop. Anyway, it's Chelton Perry.
Chet Pompelli?
Chelton Perry. If you don't know Chelton Perry, he is a good friend of the show. Working on a fan film. I love fan films, and he is working on Teen Titans Project.
oh yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
So let me see what I got here. He has some actual big news. They've been doing this 2K2 thing. They're trying to raise $2,000. They don't have a lot more time. They need more. And we're going to make a video to help them out with this, by the way, just of us and why we believe in the Teen Titans Project. Let me go over to my desktop here. So there we go. If you look right here, this is the 2K2. Go like them, the Teen Titans Project on Facebook. But also they have a donations page set up right here that you can go away, and they're looking for about $2,000. But the thing is, with the donations that they've already received, everything that he's getting, he's putting into his fan film. And he has decided he wants to put Batman in this Teen Titans Project. He has found an armor maker who I would like to just go ahead and show his work. Let's see the name. is going to do the Robin armor. A man by the name of Sean Shaw. And let me show a little bit of his work right here. This awesome Black Panther costume was made by him. Look at this.
Dude!
Yes, this is the man who's going to make the costume for Robin in the Teen Titans project.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So,
oh my gosh.
yeah. Shelton is, like I said, he's a good friend of the show. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it up on a 3-shot there, or a 4-shot or whatever. But, man, he contacted me right before the show and was like, check this out. And I went, I was shocked. That looks awesome. So, yeah, we're going to make a little video why we believe in the Teen Titans project. It's a good product. We believe in it. And the thing I like about Shelton is there is no quit in this guy. One way or another, I'm going to see this film because Shelton's going to make it happen. So we believe in him. Like I said, the donations page, it's going to be, well, I can put it up here in text. I can actually do that now. This is going to be kind of strange to do, by the way. Let's see if I can do this because I like messing around with our new program here. But yeah, if you want to donate to the Titans 2K2 project, hold on, Control. There we go. This is going to be huge at first. So, yep, it's well, it's not an exact science just yet. Okay, I'm working on it. All right.
Oh, I thought that was already on
Oh
screen.
my god.
Hold on, there we go.
That kind of scared me.
There we go. And look, I got it on screen now. So there's a
All the way down.
stay. There we go. Right there. Epic.net Teen Titans Project /donations. Well, go ahead. If you got something, hook them up because I believe in this. I believe in this film, and I want to see it. And there's anything we've seen a lot of creativity from fan films. So, like I said, if you got a little bit of change to kick Shelton's way, go ahead and do it. We're going to be hopefully talking to him again on the show because I got this lovely Skype program that I want to use again. So, anyway, yeah, the armor. God, I just want to see that armor again.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, whoa.
Along the lines of fan films and stuff, I saw you posted stuff about. Well, I saw that MMPR
Ah, yes.
posted stuff about they finally finished
Episode 1 is in the
everything
can.
on episode 1. So I am dying to see what these guys have done.
Yeah, and it is in the can, so it's probably just a little bit of post-production now. Yeah, bring it. Bring it. I want to get those guys on eventually, too. Hopefully we can talk to them again. Sorry, I wasn't wearing the shades to be a D-bag. The sun was like in a perfect gap that was just chasing me. So I couldn't see my screen.
Ah, the holy light.
Anyway, whatever. Anyway, so, all right, that's what we got. Anybody want to get anything in before we go to break or whatever? Because we're going to come back, we're going to talk some comics because it is Previews Day.
That's right. Comics.
And we still got giveaways of passes for Gravity. They're going to be here at Collected. Don't I have a thing? I do have a thing. I do. Wait a minute. Not that one.
Get corrected.
I had something here. I had an address for the site. But anyway, whatever. Don't judge me. Anyway. We're going to have those here. We got something to give away. Oh, Rob, we are doing a giveaway this week.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I didn't bring it with me because I'm going to work after this, and I didn't want to leave it in the car or anything.
What are we giving away?
We are giving away. I have dug deep in my pockets.
You have deep pockets?
Shut up. I am donating a season 1 of Arrow. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A DVD,
I remember that.
A DVD
Yeah,
set
that's right.
of season 1 of Arrow, and if you want to win it,
DVD or Blu-ray or the whole
I did
shebang?
the DVD just in case somebody doesn't have a Blu-ray. I thought about it, and I figured DVD would probably be the safest bet to go.
All right.
And if you are local, actually, you can get that signed this at Fan Days. John Barrowman's going to be in town.
Oh,
So-
That's right, John Barrowman. We'll sign it for you.
that is true. So,
So
Rob is gonna,
I've got to come with some crazy way to get
you
this
to have
away.
come, yeah, and you can come with that later on the Facebook page if you want to win that. Go to the Facebook page. We'll go ahead and start promoting it, and we'll go ahead and get it sent out. But Rob, you are the one that tortures our fans with what they got to do for this. So there's the man who's going to be able to get you the DVD right over there. But yeah, season
You're
1
gonna
of
have to come
Arrow.
to Texas and fight me for it in a one-handed knife
Yeah.
fight.
I want Balboa. Give me Balboa.
Horrible. I think
I want
at
that food Balboa.
I think at that point somebody can just go buy it. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have a copy of season 1 copy of Arrow to give away. If you want to win it, Rob will post on the Facebook page a little bit later on with what you got to do. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a short break. I got things that I can do over here. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I suggest doing a thing.
I like that alien.
A thing?
It's just randomly see.
Oh man, what to do? How about Fan Days Day 1?
Do it.
Fan Days Day 1?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and put that video up for you guys. This is SCNS Live. Hey guys, it's Jason the X from SNES Live, powered by Cinemas, and we're at Anime Fest 2013. We got cosplayers, we got art, and yeah, we're gonna go around to the floor and talk to them. Stop playing. It's time to go to work.
See you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for hour 2 of SCNS Live. And we are all up for round 2, and I got a special guest. Yes, I do.
You have a guest. You didn't tell us who he is.
Huh?
You didn't tell him who he is.
Oh, we
His
talked about
daughter?
it.
Oh.
Wait, a special guest?
How
A special
are
guest?
they?
It's always special when Mr. Perry, who is very busy making the Teen Titans
Tyler
project,
Perry?
has an opportunity to come through. So I'm going to go ahead. This is a new test.
Perry.
Make sure stuff works. Oh my God. Anyway, so let me go ahead and see if there we go. There's my Skype. So,
Skip
well, I'm going to try to give him a call here.
This will be exciting.
Let's see here.
So let's see the wonders of modern technology just go
wonders-
horribly wrong
Technology.
and crash
Here's
itself.
here's where it goes. I'm calling him now. Let's see if this works.
Follow the white rabbit, Neo.
Of course, Skype has stopped working.
No.
You jerk.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Hey, this time we can blame Skype.
I can actually blame Skype this time because I don't know why it stopped working.
Skype.
It'll decide to stop working whenever it feels like it.
Kind of like Shay.
Oh,
Oh wow!
Heyo.
I'm okay.
Wow!
I'm okay with that
old
abuse
night, dude.
on this show. Hang on, I'm trying to get this thing to
fat
work.
like a
Come on,
roll.
come on, video call, video call.
You said it, not
Chick-
me.
Big jelly roll.
Wait a minute. I think we're gonna get this thing to work. Hold on, hold on. I'm calling him. Let's see if this works.
The D&D players over there are talking
Everybody-
about ethnic
I
cleansing.
just
Cross your
heard
fingers.
that. Ethnic cleansing, really?
No, this is kind of funny.
I'm not okay. I'm trying calling with regular Skype now.
Regular
Is it calling
Skype?
regular Skype?
Apparently they're in Gnome Man's Land.
Oh, it's calling on Facebook beta. Ah, crap.
It's hard.
Wait, let's see if it works.
Winning.
It might work.
Mommy, I pooped in the fridge. That was a joke from the break.
All right. I think I got this thing figured out. Maybe he calls me, then it'll work
Or
out.
else I pooped the fridge and we weren't here.
What the hell? What were we talking about pooping in the fridge? Anyway?
We were
Why-
discussing. Cora and I were discussing the banned books list and how some of them were offensive for using seditious terminology, and we were like, "What?
Not
what is
terminology,
that?"
seditious images.
Seditious, not sadistic,
Whatever,
seditious. And we
whatever,
were like,
whatever.
how would a kid even realize what that is? It was like, Mommy, there's seditious imagery, and where's Waldo?
Oh, honey.
Also, I pooped in the fridge.
But first, Mommy goes, "Oh, honey, I'm so proud of you." Then pooped in the fridge.
That is so weird. It won't. Oh, he missed a call from me. Oh, wait a minute. I think it actually worked there.
You pooped in the Skype.
See, Jason doesn't know how to use Skype.
I know how to use Skype.
He
I used
hits
it last.
buttons and then he bangs his head and yells in anger.
I'm about to
Then throw
beat
the-
somebody. I forgot to kick your. It's during the break.
Oh, shut it and just do
Oh.
the show.
There we go.
Rob, hit him for him.
Here we go.
Jason
you.
hits like a girl.
Thank you so much for hitting him. I got him.
Taking your
Oh my
life in
gosh!
both hands
Oh my
there.
gosh! It worked.
Shelton, can you hear us?
Goes,
Oh my
Yes!
goodness.
It works. It works. What's up, man? I'm gonna add a camera so we can like. Hold on. I'm adding my camera because he's my friend. Damn it.
Okay, fine.
I just like to say you're not allowed to like Skype into
I
my
just
bedroom at any
lean-
point that you feel
Hey,
like it.
buddy, how you been, man?
What's up, man? Dang, it has been a long time. What's
think-
up, guys? How you doing?
I think I can
Howdy.
actually, if I got time to build this, I think I can build something with all of us in it. Anyway,
And if you build it, we will come.
well, yeah. There we go. Okay, I've got Shelton.
gonna be a more
Here we go.
entertaining show than I
I'm just
thought.
Adding cameras as I go now. Here we go.
No.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, there I am. All right. I'm having fun with this thing. All right.
Goes from
tell.
camera to Facebook to that page you don't want people to see
There
to
we
something
go.
else.
I didn't say I was good at any of this. There we go. We're all on camera now. The
Yay!
connection between us is too
Nice.
slippery. What
We
is?
are family.
Keep video on. There we go. Shelton,
Sisters with me.
we were
I can
just
actually
Okay, I
use
can stop
Skype.
singing.
we were just looking at your Facebook
Skype.
page over here, and I gotta say, dude, what is this armor maker that you have?
Ooh, dude.
How-
First of all, I can't. Quick story. I can't see any of you because I almost drowned during a photo shoot, and the waves took my glasses. So I am glasses.
Story.
Oh,
Story. We have to
no.
hear the story.
Go ahead.
The blob is over here
Yeah,
waving at you.
you have to hear the story. Okay, so a friend of mine was like, "Hey, Shelton, let's go take some photos." I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds great." She's like, "Oh, it's gonna be in a cave. All right, at the ocean." Okay.
This is starting to go downhill.
This is like Castaway.
So we went into this little cave sort thing, and the waves are great. It was peaceful. Like, all right, I got some good shots of, like the old Japanese anime films when they start out and it's like the waves going over the rocks, and then it's the symbol. That's what happened in my photo shoot. Looked perfect. But then as time went on, the waves started rising.
The tide came
And,
in.
yeah, the tide definitely came in.
Tsunami kill you.
We need to get out of this cave because us darker colored people aren't that good at swimming. So we needed to leave.
Judgmental.
Stereotype. Wow.
We needed to leave. And as we were getting out of the cave, the little crevice thing that we went through was pretty much filled with water.
Oh, thank God
it
he said
came
that
to
we went
about
through.
my shoulders on here, and she was shorter than I was, so it pretty much came to her being underwater.
I'm going to take the time to
So-
explain about how the moon affects tides and yeah, anyway, go ahead.
But so we went out. We were kind of both freaking out a little bit, saying, "Oh, we are gonna die, we're gonna drown." And I put before my life came into my head, I was thinking to myself, "God, please do not let me lose my camera. I cannot lose.
I can
my
die,
camera."
but
Priorities.
let the camera and footage live.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you pray to the baby Jesus to keep the camera. Really?
Lord, if I'm in this car wreck, please at least let me have clean underwear when the paramedics arrive.
Don't let the footage get corrupted.
Is it the same underwear you put your name in?
Please, God, let Gabriel's trumpet not be the brown note.
Okay.
God. I finally saved my camera bag. I was cool about that. Went back down to help her as like waves were splashing all over us. So I lost my glasses. I ripped my pants, and the tide took my shoe.
is
Not
like-
two
I
shoes,
think he did something else to his
just a
pants.
shoe.
I'm just saying.
This is like the worst ripoff of
hey.
a Dr. No scene ever.
Okay, you always bring us something during filming for Teen Titans Project. Please don't die filming this, by the way.
Please don't.
No,
Also,
no,
now I want the
no,
Electro
it's
Oblivion to
over.
obliterate the moon.
Dude, dude, I will survive.
Although, you know,
I will
as a deceased artist, it might draw more. As a deceased artist, it may draw more attention to his
I
project.
draw more funding. If I die, we'll get the money that we need. Is that what you're telling me?
In memory of our
In memoriam.
In memoriam.
Oh my
And then we
God,
show a
I
happy
make my
picture
own
of Sheldon.
debt for free to fund this project. Okay.
1978, 2013.
maybe we can bring you back as Cyborg or something. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
We have the technology. We can rebuild him.
So, okay, you've been really busy
to
with
ring
Teen
him out
Titans
first.
Project here lately. And you, how did you find this guy to make this armor? Because we have been drooling over this Black Panther armor. That is awesome.
No wonder the cave was full of water. Jason's
No,
drooling.
You know what? I have to say, again, I always say this. I don't know who you believe in. I don't know what you believe in, but it is by grace. Because when I was at WonderCon earlier this year, I met someone named Daniel. He was dressed as Iron Man, and his whole gimmick was he actually had an iron and was ironing his shirts. It was pretty funny.
Oh, I remember
so
seeing
we got
pictures
to
of
talking,
him.
Iron Man.
and he met again. I think a few days ago, and he's like, you know what? I know this guy named Sean. He does really, really good armor design. You should talk to him. I was like, oh, okay. And then another friend of mine who met Sean at Anime Expo said, dude, I know this great guy named Sean. I'm like, that name sounds really familiar. He's like, let me link you up with him. He's like, I don't know if you'll be able to do it or not, but you never know. Give it a try. I'm like, all right, we'll see what happens. I looked at his work. I was like you. I was drooling over that Black Panther armor. I was like, this is just ridiculously sexy. I don't know how you did it, what you did
That
to
is
do it,
amazing.
who you had to kill to get it done, but it was amazing. So emailed him, showed him the Robin design first because I wanted to, show him some top quality work, and he just said, "Dude, I'm down. Let me do this. I usually charge this much, but I will give you a discount for this much, and I will help you with the project." So we've been talking for the past couple of days, and we just kind of finalized everything today, and he'll be making the armor pieces for Robin, and hopefully, he'll be making the pieces for Cyborg. We don't know yet,
Wow.
but he might.
Wow.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
That's
We've actually
So-
shown some of the stuff for. I'm trying to see if I can find that Robin here real quick, just to give you guys an idea what the. Oh, wait a minute. We got this picture of Slade over here too, but hold on. I'm trying to find the Robin. You know what? I'm just gonna show some of the other pictures up here just because I can. Because anyway, so we got this one for Kid Flash. Hold on. Well, that's. I want one of those shirts. Anyway, I don't know what the. Oh my goodness! Wow.
That's,
the
Starfire, right?
Yeah, that's Starfire. Some shots from Chilton's Now and the Nightwing right here.
That's pretty badass.
And let's see some more. There's the Robin right
Oh, dude.
Robin
Also
should
pretty
have a
good.
staff.
there. I love this take on Robin. I gotta say, I love this one.
I might need some new pants.
The person who did our Robin outfit, his name is Lonnie. And when I did the first take on it, he, at the time, was looking at Game of Thrones, I believe, and was playing WoW at the same time. So he just said, hey, I'm just going to combine these things together and see what I can make as a Robin. And when I first saw his first pass at it, I was kind of, maybe. But then when he came up with this, it was the most unique take I have ever seen in a
very
Robin
original, very
concept.
original.
Yeah, it was
Awesome,
perfectly
too.
original. It wasn't like any other Robin that was out there, so I said to myself, you know what, we need to make this. It has to be done. And since he's the leader, I think his stuff should be a little bit more distinct and different than all the rest of the Titans, and that did it. So I was happy. Extremely happy.
What I really like about it is it still has enough of a throw to the original costumes, like the other ones, that it's not unnoticed or unrecognizable.
Like Lobo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm showing a
Oh,
couple
God, don't
shots
talk
here as
about
I
you,
go.
Lobo. Do not talk about Twilight Lobo. I'm not, I don't want to get into it.
When did Lobo become a Backstreet Boy?
I
Do not
wanna
insult the
talk about
Backstreet Boys
Twilight
that way.
Lobo.
And speaking of people in your film, your buddy Matt is going to be around our neck of the woods or something here soon. We need to make sure that he comes
Yes,
down
he
and.
is.
We
I
have the
actually
woods.
told him when he comes down there to find you guys, and he said, "Dude, I would love to be on their show."
It is-
So he'll be seeking you out.
It is no problem. We want him to come on because that in case y'all didn't know, Matt Fowler will be playing Nightwing in this film. So, yeah, we get, dude. I really want this to happen. I was supposed to make a video for him, but we're gonna make a video while we believe in Shelton Perry and the Teen Titans Project. because this needs to happen. I don't think he's asking that much. And you've just had all kinds of great people to donate stuff to you as well. You got a red to shoot on.
It's been, you know, it's been fortunate. It's I can't even count the number of times where I'm like, man, how am I gonna do this? And suddenly someone's like, hey, I'll do this for you. Take this, and we'll help you. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really way too thankful, and sometimes I can't believe everything that has been happening in the past year since I first came on your show and we did the first interview about maybe I might do the Titans, and now this thing is in full swing. We've already filmed part of episode 1, like 80% of it. Now we just got to get these costumes and we film the rest.
We're 80% away from a product getting out that I can watch.
You are 80. In fact, you know what? I might just do this for you for your next show. Maybe. But I do.
There's
have
no
some
maybe.
exclusive
Hold on.
Footage.
You are our friend, and we have been nothing but supportive, mainly because we want to watch it.
Yeah,
But
Chilton. Jeez.
you need to hook us up, brother.
Especially because now you're like a member of House Greyjoy. You know, you've been given to the drowned god, and that which is dead cannot die. So we got to bring you out here, man.
Well, we definitely want to see Matt. Matt is always welcome to come on the show if he's around, and we need to do an interview with him. Yeah, Matt's good people, so make sure he looks us up. I'll contact him through Facebook. He's my Facebook friend too. But anyway, yeah, we would love to see some exclusive stuff from Teen Titans Project.
Well,
and
you know what? Next time I will email you guys a little snippet, and since we've been talking about Matt so much, I will email you a snippet of one of Matt's really intense scenes as him as Dick Grayson. So I will give that to you guys. I'll give you a little snippet to see what you think about it. It'll be exclusive just for you.
Next week on the show, we're gonna plug it and say if you want to get an exclusive for Teen Titans Project, you got to watch SCNS Live next week. So yes, man, we're anxious for it. And dude, I'm always glad when you come on because you always have an interesting story about shooting. Seriously, we definitely want to see some work in progress for the Robin armor because you've got a very talented individual making this up, man.
In fact, I'll give you guys one more exclusive. No one knows about this yet. Nobody. Nobody. So this is the first time. Wonder Girl's outfit is 5 to 6 days from being completed, and we will have our first exclusive photo shoot probably about a week and a half afterwards, and we will also be filming our character short 404 October 12th.
Some big news for Teen Titans Project.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Dude.
It's all you. You guys are first to know. First to know.
There we go.
Be a big
Breaking
month.
it here. So, yeah. We definitely want to hear more about Teen Titans Project just because, well, we're fans of it and we want to support it. So, anything we can do. If it's well, yeah, we want to. I'm glad we friended him because now we're getting exclusive stuff. What are you looking at down there, Dangerous?
What am I looking at?
Shelton's visit. This is like when
Hey,
somebody
Chel-
comes and visits
I've
the
been
house,
nice.
man.
I'm like saying hello and been nice to
Been
him.
in
My
your
great big head's in the
iPad.
way. He can't see the screen.
Yeah, your head
You
is a
guys
little
are
larger.
fine. You're
He's-
fine.
he's not
It's
happy to see
okay.
you.
You know what?
We know Chilton.
I
You're good.
get
Chilton,
all this.
you're good people, man. We like you, and we appreciate what you do, and you do some awesome product, and we don't mind pimping it out, brother.
And thanks for getting a chance to come on with us for a second too. What you got something? Go
And
on.
I gotta.
Another
I will say,
exclusive?
as always, thank you guys. No, just thank
No,
you guys
thank
for
you.
everything that you keep doing. I say it every show, but you guys, you're the people who believe in the independent folks like us.
And I'm
you
gonna
know,
put
who
that
want to see
page
a
up
good
again.
product come
We are
out.
the independent folks.
And your
Epic.net/Teen
show is
Titans
always
Project.
amazing. Yeah,
Yes,
it's,
right
it's
there.
great. So thank you guys.
Now I just want to show it off one more time before Shelton goes, and just yes, dude, we'll save a block for you if you want to come on. Maybe show us this. It would be great. We'll be talking throughout the week.
We'll see you soon, Shelton.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, man. All right, we're gonna go move on to some. What are we doing anyway? I don't know. I have no idea what we're doing.
News of the day?
Well, we have comic stuff.
I'm reading about the state fair.
I have
glad Shelton
I have
was
the link for the banned books thing.
The banned books thing.
There's a website.
Which
that-
band? Backstreet Boys?
I wish.
One Direction.
No.
We'll get into that in a second because we got we got to get going with. We got comics and stuff, right?
Oh yeah,
We
that's
do.
right. Comics.
Tonight on comics and stuff.
We do have because it is
Sounds like
previews.
cops.
Well, it's previews day, so
Last
is
time
previews
on
day.
comics
I
and
believe
stuff.
Rick, you brought some stuff
Day,
that's
previews.
back
I
there.
didn't actually bring a copy of previews. Does somebody want to go to the wall and and grab one? Because
Danger, do
it's under P.
For
I know I got mine.
It's right up there.
just a sample of what I'm reading this week. Hold on.
There you go.
While he
After
gets
11
that.
o'clock.
Of course, I'm
There you
following
go.
Battle
one.
of the Atom. Corey, what have you got this week too?
I've got the Young Avengers number 10.
Of course you do.
Of course I do, yes. Well, I mean, big stuff happened last issue. I'm not going to just drop this.
Indeed.
Like, relationship stuff is starting to happen now, and it's making me worried.
Oh,
I gotta ask real quick. So I'm looking at the cover here.
Yeah.
Have these guys jumped? Have they jumped the boat? Did they jump the shark? Because it's now Justice League 3000.
just
Really?
Possibly.
so anyway, back to the
Possibly.
comics that me and Corey are reading this week.
I-
I got Transformers Beast Hunters, okay.
But as the Jonas
Transformers-
Brothers sang, they've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater.
The other one that came out this week was Walking Dead, Michonne 1, or a Michonne
Yeah,
special.
that's a reprint of the Michonne special.
It's a reprint of it?
Yeah, it's got
Oh,
the
okay.
6 pages that were originally published in Playboy, as well as the backstory of how she gets her pets, which turns out to be her boyfriend and his best friend.
Oh, cool. And also picked up Guardians of the Galaxy mainly because this character's on the cover.
Who is that?
That is Angela.
As Angela. Angela is now in the proper
Greg
Marvel
Capullo
verse.
That's finally, and of course Deadpool, because that cover rocks. And haven't really gotten a chance to read. Maybe I'll post up some reviews of them this week.
Got some Infinity
And
there.
of course some Infinity.
Yep.
I thought about getting that thick volume I saw over there for Sandman, or one of the new
Isn't it
ones.
great?
Is it that really pretty one?
Yeah.
Is that a new volume?
It is. It is. Yeah, brand new edition.
I'm going to go grab it.
It's,
All right,
it's
then.
amazing.
Rick, what have you got for us? Then?
Okay, well, I thought I'd I thought I'd kind of introduce a couple of children's comics because we're coming up on Halloween Comic Fest, which is our second free comic book day of the year.
Oh, and Shark Lady said hi.
Oh, hi, Shark Lady. Hello. Jaja. That is going to be Saturday, October 26th. And that's going to be all day. We're going to be open from 10 to 8 here at Collected Plano.
Don't we usually come to that?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Okay.
That was actually our first meeting.
Back
was
to the
last year.
sidewalk.
Yeah, out front. Yeah.
I like the sidewalk.
I'm wearing a jacket this time if it's a cool day.
I'm not a pansy, so I'll be fine with my coffee. My coffee keeps me warm, buddy.
Your
Shut up.
coffee with that extra ingredient.
Can we move on?
Sugar.
Let's get to. We got some
So,
comics this week.
Anyway, so a couple of kids' comics before I toss it back to Corey
All
here.
right, then.
If you haven't checked out Bravest Warriors yet from Kaboom, it's fantastic.
Ooh,
I
I like Bravest Warriors.
Yeah, Bravest Warriors is amazing. It actually reminds me a little bit of
Might
kind
have
of like,
bring that over just a little bit more. So there
kind
we
of like
go.
a combination of like stylistically Powerpuff Girls meets the Guild. So it's amazing and it's safe for all ages. Speaking of Powerpuff Girls, we have Powerpuff Girls #1 out today with a variety, a cornucopia, a plethora of covers. That's the A cover. That's the mass market. B cover.
B for Bubbles.
C cover. You can't really do that with that one.
C for Cutie.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. And the D cover.
D for Don't Mess With.
Nicely done. Nicely done. And also the subscription variant, which we also are selling on our wall,
That's the M cover for Mojo Jojo.
which I personally love. Mojo Jojo. Reminds me a little bit of the art for Space Ghost. Coast to Coast.
Yeah, it does.
This wouldn't be upcoming the Halloween season without The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
I've been waiting.
Yeah. And did I hear that Guillermo del Toro has a serious influence on this year's Treehouse of Horror special?
I'd heard
Yeah,
that.
I heard that.
Which is amazing. And this isn't really kid appropriate necessarily, but I wanted to make sure that I gave a shout out to The Farting Dead.
All right.
I was
Paper
looking
Cuts,
at that one
by
too.
Paper Cuts. Jason mentioned the Michonne special. We have a significant midnight release happening 2 weeks from 12 a.m. today, which is going to be, I believe, the 8th and 9th of October. That is going to be the midnight release of Walking Dead #115, which is the 10th anniversary issue. It has a ton of variant covers, all of them at the normal cover price, but they will be scarce. And so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be playing not one, not two, but 3 Walking Dead board games and card games. And we're also, we believe, going to have our friend Hunter S. Zombie. Philip Kopp, who's going to be in here, and
That's my boy.
he should be able to do sketches of our customers as zombies that night. So that's going to be awesome.
I'm
That's
gonna be
gonna
here.
12 midnight on check the dates, but I think it's Tuesday, October 8th, going into Wednesday, October 9th. And that's, by the way, the Wednesday before The Walking Dead season 4 premiere on AMC. And during Talking Dead, following that, you will begin to see commercials for Collected, Plano, Hearst, and Fort Worth, TCU.
On in front of Walking Dead.
In front of Talking Dead.
On front of Talking Dead.
In front of Talking Dead. Yep. On
the
Time
cable?
Warner, on Time Warner and Comcast.
Okay.
I think we're still working out DirecTV and Dish.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, remember Verizon Fios, man? That's a big one. Because
We will look into that.
Stop trying
Yes.
stop trying to run things.
Hey.
Do you get a finder's fee?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
No. Okay. So.
Hold on, Cora wanted to mention some gaming.
All right, I was wrong. It's not Sandman, but it is by Neil Gaiman. It's done by Neil Gaiman and Dave McKean. It's called Black Orchid. Look at this cover.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Look at that.
First time in paperback.
It's gorgeous. And not just that, the artwork inside is just as gorgeous. Look at that. It's like a painting, the whole book. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see
is.
it? Like, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And the use of color is just, oh my God, it's so pretty.
Yeah, the artwork reminds me a lot of Ben Templesmith, who folks might remember from 10 Grand, the new J. Michael
Ben.
Straczynski.
I know Ben.
And Steve Niles.
Yep. Well, I know Ben personally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
And then also throughout the back, it's got like little extra things like the letters, notes and stuff, the script for some of the pages. It's really pretty. Do I want to spend? Oh, it's only.
Yeah, you can spend that much.
I don't know if I can.
But there is that handsome embossed hardcover Sandman that's right down that
know,
way
it's
toward the
so
register.
hard to
Toward the
pick.
register where the spending of the money goes.
Yeah, I know, and that's mean because I don't have that much money to spend.
Well, please come back when you have money.
God,
That is a quote from Carl's Jr. in Idiocracy.
Come back to my store when you got money. Get out.
So, yes, dear?
Dude, I got to tell you, I'm reading previews here, and I found something you need to get for the store. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Give.
girls, it is the 13-inch Ron Burgundy.
Hold on. Let's just appreciate that statement for a moment.
13-inch Ron
13
Burgundy.
inches of Ron Burgundy.
They also have a bust of him as well.
You stay classy, Miss Danger.
You're welcome.
no.
I wonder if it smells of leather
Oh, God.
books and rich mahogany,
Or Bigfoot's.
or a bottle of Sex Panther.
It smells like Bigfoot. I can't do that. I can't do that. My daughter might watch this. Did you see the map of Westeros that's in there?
Yeah.
The one that looks like it's on the bear skin. Freaking fantastic.
For it, now I found Elmo. Apparently,
Is Elmo hanging out with Waldo,
Yes, he does.
doing the satanic stuff?
And they also have retro J.R. Ewing figures now for your store because we are in Dallas.
I miss Larry Hagman. My house is 1.25 miles from South Fork Ranch.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Time to go a stalking.
I'll alert the neighborhood watch.
I don't even know where you live.
Allen. I live up in Allen.
Thank you for that information.
So we got some more comics because I need Rob to
Yeah. Okay.
to do something soon. Hold on.
Rob, you have to do something.
Keep going.
What the hell am I doing?
All right. So
You got your segment.
Yeah,
this
you
week.
mentioned Infinity, and that also has extended out to the Avengers. But the Scotty Young cover of Part 3 of Infinity is amazing. Supposedly he's retiring from doing the baby Marvel stuff. I hope not because it's just fantastic.
They're so cute. I love it.
Let's see here. Another Infinity tie-in, The Heist. It's a one-shot. Everything that Dark Horse has been doing with Conan has been fantastic the last several years. The creative team is going to be changing up on that soon, but not before they finish Hour of the Dragon, which is their current storyline, 6 parts. East of West, which is fantastic. Excellent post-apocalyptic science fiction. This is not for the kiddies, but it is for, shall we say, strong, independent women. Empowered, which we've never carried in the store before, and we have begun to now.
That's a
Yeah.
I really like the
empowered is
cover
that?
for it.
popular
Do
book.
tell about that book. Is it very empowered?
It is. If anybody's read like Adventures of a Comic Con Girl, or Bomb
Let's take a look inside.
Bomb Queen, or even like Danger
wow.
Girl, then they'll probably enjoy this. The new edition of Fanboys vs. Zombies is fantastic because it's a throwback to the first cover of The Walking Dead. Let's see here. Matt Fraction is about to finish up his run on FF because he's got other projects coming his way for Marvel. But FF and Fantastic Four have been fantastic. Who was it that mentioned Guardians of the Galaxy?
I got that one. That was my book.
Okay. The new Injustice, Gods Among Us, issue number 9 is out. And, of course, featuring Lex. 100 Penny Press, which is something that IDW does to feature first issues of their flagship titles, is out with The Lock and Key number 1 for $1, 100 Penny. And, of course, that's in time to celebrate the final issue of Lock and Key. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, number 1, is being converted into a graphic novel, and this is the first issue of what will become that. Post-apocalyptic stuff, this could be the next Walking Dead. It's called The Other Dead. And this and Sheltered are on the top of my reading list right now.
Okay.
Sheltered being a pre-apocalyptic tale about a survivalist compound where the kids decide to murder the parents because they don't believe their parents are preparing them for the end of the world. Brand new 2-part Punisher. This is part 1.
He can't shoot like that.
This is true. But still looks like a really good book. Brand new Revival is out. I can't wait for somebody like AMC to pick this up as a series. It'll be fantastic.
Be the people to do it.
Since Mad Men is winding down, or not Mad Men. Well, Mad Men's winding down too, but Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
Spear Spider-Man Team Up is out. I believe we also have the first compilation of that in the store right now. Brand new Scarlet Spider. And what I've been waiting for coming off of Star Trek Into Darkness, the Khitomer conflict. For those Star Trek aficionados that know about the Khitomer Massacre and the Khitomer Accords, this is going to tie in with that.
Really?
That's part 1 of 4.
About time they got addressed.
And let's see here. What did you think of Empowered?
It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but
it's a little out there. Definitely not for kids.
I'd like to also say there's no buzz on our cans now. Anyway.
City Fall is the new arc for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and so I can't wait to check that out. Of course, the Ultimate Universe in Marvel is being radically re-engineered, shall we say, and de-engineered, and this is Spider-Man No More, which is the current issue. Scott Snyder's The Wake, fantastic science fiction. And finally, Battle of the Atom, new issue.
Right,
Wolverine
I'm all aboard that one.
Yeah,
I need to post up a review for that.
Battle of the Atom is really whetting my appetite for Days of Future Past, which, by the way, we also have that brand new printing of the graphic novel in stock right now.
Well, that's our comics for the week. Thanks again, Rick. But right now, I need Rob to do something.
Rob.
You got a big one this week. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
which
point
one?
As big as the 13-inch
The one you just put up today.
Put up 2 today.
You can do both of them if you want.
All right. Okay.
I'm a little scared.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Punters Point on SCNS Live. We introduce that segment that we like to call. Hold on. Wait for it.
Oh, hell no!
That's when Rob finds something absolutely crazy on the internet and goes into great detail about it. Rob, take it away, please.
Okay, our first story tonight is about a man who put out a ad for a girlfriend.
Oh, man.
This never ends well.
Craigslist?
No, he created a whole site just for this, just for the purpose of finding a girlfriend.
Oh, man.
Texas man in
Dedication.
Austin,
This comes from
39-year-old Virgo
I was afraid it was Freddie for a moment.
from Austin, is offering to pay anyone who finds him a girlfriend a $1,500 finder's fee. But of course, he doesn't want any woman, so he created a website, Sleepless in Seattle, to explain.
In Austin.
God.
Austin.
Yes, in Austin. Sorry, in Austin.
Not sexless in Austin?
No,
I'm thinking that can apply.
to explain what he needs. So here's a bit of his ad.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm attempting to get to it right now.
I'm 39 years old. Date of birth is 9/18/1974. So that makes me Virgo.
Ooh.
6 foot 4 inches, 195 pounds. I'm looking for that girl that has a thin or athletic build. No one over 130 pounds.
This sounds like Lance Armstrong.
Ages 21 to 41. White, Hispanic, or of European descent.
Oh,
Trying to see if I can find a picture of this deep.
Yeah, there is one of there on the page. of him. He kind of looks like a overweight Shaggy.
I found him. There's
So-
our picture. Wow.
He goes on to say, I will not date any girl that has ever had a threesome or a large number of past sexual partners. I do not want a promiscuous slut. I want a normal, decent, good-hearted
This goes for the
girlfriend.
guy looking for a girlfriend.
So he
on
wants
the
somebody who
internet.
doesn't live in Austin.
Yeah. And then he ends it off with this.
How could this get worse?
I will not date a black girl. I don't care if she looks like Halle Berry. I will not ever date a black girl, and I do not believe that whites and blacks should mix races sexually. And have kids together.
Haley Berry, anyway.
Are there any members of Westboro Baptist Church who are in that age range?
I think it's okay for whites and Hispanics, but not blacks. I would never, ever, ever date a woman if I found out she had ever
This
been
dude-
sexually
Really?
active with a black man.
How insecure is this guy?
This guy's crazy.
Also, it looks like his website is not working.
Yes, his website is.
I mean, I wasn't going on there to do anything.
it's either been flooded or someone took it
Hit
down.
it with a
Whatever
denial of
happened,
service.
it's.
I got a feeling this guy's got other things that aren't working either.
Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this other story?
I mean, how do you top that?
Oh,
Oh yeah. He has to do. He doesn't do it. I will.
Okay. Jason, was that your O face? I'm gonna show my O face.
okay. We have to do it now.
Is this Colombia?
Yes.
Will he date Colombian chicks?
No. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
The story with that guy's over.
Some Columbia
That should have been our
Reports
palate cleanser for this, huh?
.com.
He wants a skinny white woman that has had very little sex, and
None are
apparently
good.
he's kind of racist.
Kind
well,
of?
Well,
Kind
you
Yeah,
know.
he's a d
Yeah,
bag.
well, he knows what he wants. He wants white or Hispanic. Okay.
Rob, please just get this.
Maybe
one.
there's a member of the David Duke family that could date this.
Why
guy.
do we always find stories like this? Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, the second one, I'm not going to read you the title. We're just going to go into the story. A local farmer / politician
It's always a good combination.
from
Perfect.
south of Colombia had to undergo a little operation.
Oh, good lord.
66-year-old man from a tiny town of Gigante Huila, whatever, confessed to the local newspaper that he had overdosed on Viagra in an attempt to please his new girlfriend. However, as a result of his overly enthusiastic penis-enhancing drug use, the anonymous man, who claims to be a former member of Gigante Municipal Council, found that his penis had gone into an apparently constant state of direct erection. His erection had been in that state for a number of days.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing One Erection.
So, okay,
I'll have.
Oh,
let's
man.
just get through this. He goes to the hospital.
We're trying.
They tell him that his penis was inflamed, fractured, and shown
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
signs
whoa, whoa, whoa.
of gangrene.
How does it fracture? Oh,
Dude, he had a hard-on for a couple days.
oh my.
I broke my Wookiee.
So
To prevent the gangrene from spreading to the rest of his body, they had to
Amputate.
amputate his penis.
Well,
Seriously.
he won't need Viagra anymore.
is this the best medicine we can get out of Colombia? Anybody try some blood thinners or something? Or antibiotics? Really? We just go. Wow.
This reminds me of that scene from Doc Hollywood where like the kid had like a poultice made of like yarn and mud. Oh God.
So,
This is the worst medicine ever.
yeah. Oh, hell no.
Oh man.
Are you saying you don't want your penis to get cut off?
No.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was
Oh, hell no.
pretty horrifying one as well. You're all. Holy crap!
Fractured?
Fractured.
How does it fracture? All right, we need to get into some news stories as well. Corey, you got anything you want to put out?
Come back to me
Okay, Danger, you got
because
something?
my news was
I'm
banned book
looking
week.
at- I'm looking at some of the really cool books that are coming out.
Because
over
we
the
do
next
have
few
some
months.
news this week that we need to cover. So,
Oh, I know. By the way,
if you don't have anything, I got one cooking right now.
hang on, I'll bring it up. Go ahead, cook your. Go ahead,
That's
cook-
what he said.
Okay, so
Cook your story.
I keep calling DC
Is it fractured?
Johnny Come Lately because we do have some news. Wow, I didn't put that one up. Anyway, but we are getting a Commissioner Gordon series.
Yes.
So,
Like Gotham Central, right?
I'm more surprised that this is not being taken up by the CW, considering they already have Arrow, and I would have liked to see these two characters interact at some point. But I'm trying to get my story here. Yeah, Fox is picking this up and start dreading right now. They're planning a Batman-inspired series called Gotham. It's going to be coming to the small screen. It's going to follow a young Detective James Gordon. The series hails from the Limitless creator Bruno Heller. Of course, we're going to see a young Commissioner Gordon, and they say it may make use of familiar Batman villains. The Dark Knight himself is not planned to be a part of this, though. So, take that for what you got. I mean, just...
Would we want to see the traditional, Tim Burton movies, Pat Hingle, Commissioner Gordon, or a younger version of him, or would we want to see a younger version of Gary Oldman?
I'd like to see a younger version of Gary Oldman.
Yeah, I think the choice
I
is
wanna see
clear on
Oldman.
that one. Yeah, because Oldman was awesome as Commissioner Gordon.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm big. I'm kind of just wow. Really, y'all are just not getting into doing this because they see clearly they've seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and how much of a success it was.
Yeah.
I think this is reactionary.
What's
It
next?
definitely is.
Metropolis PD.
Though there's been Gotham Central was a fantastic series for a few years, and there was a lot of talk while that comic series was out there that would be perfect to adapt to a more kind of gritty, real world exploration of Gotham. So I don't think this is reactionary, but it is fortuitous timing. So
They're copying it.
I got story.
Yeah,
I got
we're
story.
going
What you
to
got,
see
man?
how long that Batman
Let's
thing
go to our
is going to
friends
last.
at Cinelinks.com, our partners at Cinelinks.com.
I like doing that.
Because I got a really cool picture to show everybody. Hey, how many fans of...
Oh, I actually had that story on Cinelinks. I was looking right at it. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about one of my favorite movies of the past 20 years, Dumb and Dumber. How many Dumb and Dumber fans we have here? Show of hands.
The
Show of
first
hands.
one? Yeah.
The first one. Not when Harold met Lloyd, which was not really a sequel. Well, kids, it is happening. That's right.
is
Harold
this
and
Dumb
Lloyd.
and Dumber T.O.
That's right. Harold and Lloyd are back.
with Terrell Owens apparently? What else has he got to do?
And even dumberer.
Even dumber. throw that beautiful beam footage up for me, Jason.
I got it up already.
All right, here we go.
Been talking.
You get a look at, of course, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels is back as Harry and Lloyd. That's right, guys. Dumb and Dumber 2 is rolling. Is actually shooting now. They said, I believe, the film is going to be out next year. I think they said holidays 2014. Actually looking forward to it, and they actually shot they got 3 pictures here, and well, you know what? I want to see if they can recapture the magic.
Damn it, he made the noise. We're supposed to drink.
I quit
Whoops.
drinking.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why we can't have nice things. Anyway.
So, anyways, yeah. Would you stand in line to see this film?
Nope.
No.
I know you would.
I would stand in line to ban
Maybe.
this film.
I wouldn't stand in line to watch it, but I'll watch it when it comes out on movie.
I mean, just
On movie?
is anybody really excited to watch Jim Carrey in anything anymore
I
after
don't know.
Mr. Popper's Penguins and after Kick-Ass
I
2?
don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Popper's Penguins had some
No.
redeeming qualities.
It ended. And as for Jeff Daniels, I mean, Lloyd's now running the newsroom and scripted by Aaron Sorkin. So,
Yeah.
Anyone
Well,
else?
sometimes you gotta, sometimes.
Hey, hey, hey.
What?
Moving on with news now.
What do we?
Don't
Who
go
wants
off
to
track.
report news?
Who's got the next news story? Cora, go for it.
I do.
My turn.
I like how she raised her hand.
Yeah, don't raise your hand. We got
What,
a
is
limited
this
amount of
elementary
time, so we got to get through our news.
Hey,
story.
it's Sinestro.
What you got, Cora?
All right. So I don't know if everyone's heard about it, but there is talk about a Freddie Mercury movie, like a documentary movie about Freddie Mercury, which, hell yeah, I will totally watch
It's time.
that.
It's time.
It's time. But originally, Sacha Baron Cohen, as we all know him from Borat,
High five.
was originally in line to be Freddie Mercury.
Very
However,
nice.
they've changed their mind and they want Daniel Radcliffe.
I got your story up right here. Yeah.
No.
Why
not?
Give me a reason why. Give me a good reason why.
Let this man expand into something else.
And
Then let him put on weight.
But
If he's playing Freddie Mercury, he doesn't need to put on weight.
That's true.
he was considered for the role because of his performance in Kill Your Darlings, where he played a gay beat poet named Allen
Ginsberg.
Ginsberg. Thank
Yeah,
you,
Allen
Allen
Ginsberg,
Ginsberg. Thank you. But and Baron Cohen dropped out because the characterization of Freddie Mercury wasn't flamboyant enough in the script for him.
I don't remember Freddie being that flamboyant.
It wasn't
He was
really.
on stage,
On
but not his,
stage,
not his
but-
personal life.
Well, that was as he's
So.
performing. I mean, that's
Yeah, I mean, you
Freddie's.
have to have a little flair.
Yeah, and he. had
But-
that-
Yeah, they couldn't do like Behind the Candelabra, kind of a movie for,
Oh, yeah.
for
Yeah.
that. So
So what you got, Danger? You got something for us?
Yeah, let's talk about loans and money and things that I wish I had. Let's talk about how
Nathan
obsessed are
Noyes.
you? How obsessed are you with gaming, online gaming in particular, especially buying items? Anyone
No,
here? You're
no.
not.
No, not
No.
at all.
Kid, how about you?
Online gaming?
Yeah.
If I have the money, I spend my money on it.
Okay. Well, in South Korea, there's a show called Hello Counselor. On it, the celebrity panel talks to folks dealing with issues that are often unusual. A segment on a recent episode introduced a couple dealing with gaming addiction. On the show, a 22-year-old woman wanted to know how her husband
It's from
could overcome his...
Kotaku.com.
Yeah, via Kotaku. Deal with this problem with gaming. As noted by this Korean site, the 30-year-old husband took out a loan for 80 million won.
which is like $18.
That's like $7,300 to buy virtual loot. He is quoted. He says the man's wife added he has already spent another 20 million won. I love that won on in-game items. I can make money by playing games, said the husband, and he gets a rare item worth 10 grand and sells it for 8 to 9,000. Oh, okay. So
Wait,
yeah.
hold on. He gets a rare item for 10 grand and sells it for 8 to 9,000.
yeah.
Wouldn't that be a 1 to 2,000?
Somebody doesn't know
loss?
how math works.
Yes, exactly. Now, I love this. The couple currently lives with his wife's parents. The wife explained that she was
Of course they did.
were married. She was unaware of his gaming addiction before they married. So, in defense, the husband says that other players knew how he felt. So, yeah. Look, I'm a gamer, but I first off, I don't go out and buy loot. Number two,
You don't live with your wife's parents.
I don't live with my wife. God, I don't want to. I love them, but I don't. Nor do I live with my own. And number three, actually, I try to get my wife involved in my gaming. So, yes, I'm playing GTA 5. She's been sitting and asking questions while I play the game.
I'm kind of glad
She
we
did ask me a very
Honey,
important...
why are you doing that to that prostitute?
Oh my goodness!
No, she did ask. She did ask an important question. She said something I did
Fractured?
not... She said... Look, that's a very personal issue we can't talk about on air. No, she asked a very important question. In GTA 5, there is apparently someone
Oh man!
sold their Social Security sold their SSI number
Hey guys,
for some cash for a bag of rock. She says you can do that.
I was about to do something that would probably get us in big trouble, and I'm so glad that the video has been taken down.
What video was that?
Oh, Ultron.
Yeah, Avengers: Age of Ultron got a teaser appearance at San Diego Comic-Con, the one that
yeah.
Tom Hiddleston went out. I got to see it before it got taken
I already
down.
saw it too.
But it does confirm we are seeing a very classic iteration of Ultron for Avengers 2. Very spot on. It's the Ultron face. There is no doubt about it. No.
And James Spader's voice.
With the
So-
antennas coming out of the
Yep,
head.
and the energy coming from the eyes and the mouth. Yes. We got basically it was a teaser of just a couple of Avengers, kind of little cutscenes of them and their voiceovers, and then it goes to as it backs away, it's building something, and it's Ultron's helmet. So the video's taken down now, and I'm kind of glad because I was really tempted to show it. Very tempted, but the Disney Hammer has bashed the hell out of that. So we're done with that.
Disney's Meow Meow broke it.
I mean, they employ dwarves and lawyers.
Anyway, so
All right.
yeah.
And some dwarves.
What you got? What you got, Rob?
I got one here that Matt posted for us,
All right.
and this is from ScreenCrush.com, and it's about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They're kind of jumping ahead and telling us what's going to be happening in future. Well, not telling us what's happening, but who is going to be showing up.
We covered this last week.
Did we?
Yeah, Groundtron. We covered that last week.
Okay. Well,
We
then
did.
Then I got nothing.
Well, some of us weren't here last week.
didn't put up a
I'd
lot
like
of-
to hear what the man has to say.
We didn't put up a lot of news. Go ahead and it's worth saying. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up.
Well, I already said it. Graviton's going to be on the show.
Done. I am so sorry. It's going to be played by Franklin Ian Hart.
Ian Hart, and he's going to be playing Dr. Franklin Hall, who we know from Marvel as being Graviton, one of the Avengers' most powerful villains, I will say.
I got that shot of him right here. I love this new program. Anyway,
I will jump down to the bottom here and said Samuel Jackson stated that he expected to be involved with the show in some small capacity, while Tom Hiddleston and Sam Rockwell are to reprise their Marvel roles of Loki and
What?
Justin on the show.
What?
Justin Hammer. The question is, will it?
Are you telling me Loki is going to be on?
Agents of Shield.
I mean, he's on the small screen, so he's keeping it
Yeah,
low key.
I mean, it's not going to be something big, but he's going to have some small part in this.
I would love to see this meeting again with Coulson.
I
Oh my God, it's gonna be.
I kind of want to see if Hammer, if this is a Hammer in prison episode.
What if? Hey, hold on. Just throwing this out there. I hate speculating, but what if, like, when they meet up, we actually see what Coulson is really made of? If you understand what I'm saying, and he just goes off and puts a beat down of epic proportions on Loki.
Oh, it's, by seeing Loki, the programming breaks,
Oh,
and he just goes insane.
which would
I
confirm
twitch. Gets crazy. Crazy.
and just like phases through Loki or something, and all of a sudden comes back with a diamond hard punch or something.
might-
and Loki's like, "Uh-oh."
I might need another pair of pants again.
Pantalones.
I'm with you. Just no pants. I'm watching.
Yeah,
this
just no
from the-
pants.
Yeah, no pants. I don't want to ruin pants. Anyway,
You must be truly desperate to change my underwear.
I would love to see him. I would love to see Coulson just punch him in the mush and just like knock him across the room, and Loki go, "What?" I do have a quick movie review by our editor-in-chief, Jordan. He went to see Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2.
I saw.
That article is up on Cinelinks.com under the movie reviews tab. And I'll just go ahead and give, he went in with low expectations because it was a sequel. But he gave it this final Cinelinks score of 7.5 out of 10. So Cloudy with
About
a
a
Chance of
C.
Meatballs is probably worth checking out. So if you got time, go check that one out. Or don't, whatever.
That's the one where the food is actually alive, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ooh, cool.
and trying to eat them.
Anybody else got? I did have one more to add since we were talking Marvel. If anybody didn't have anything, anybody?
I don't really have a story now.
Well, remember we heard talk of Runaways going to Marvel Cinema.
That would be a good thing.
Yeah, it's been held off until Phase 3.
No, okay.
They said maybe Phase 3 because they've.
Okay.
I mean, they've honestly got a lot of stuff coming
They
out.
do.
I can wait
We've
till
got
phase
the new
3.
show. We've got all these movies coming out. So I'm guessing Phase 3. Of course,
Phase
we got
3 would be good.
Thor coming out here very soon, and we'll be able to see the trailer for teaser trailer for Captain America. Yes.
With
yes,
Robert
indeed.
Redford.
Has anybody seen? By the way, anybody got an Iron Man 3 yet? Seen Agent Carter yet? The
Not
new,
yet.
new short film.
But I want to.
I want to hear if anybody says it's actually any good.
I'm gonna look it
Because
up
it is
tonight.
Peggy Carter.
You know, there was another short off of Avengers of the two kids that found the Chitauri weapon.
Yes,
Right.
that's item. That's
I-
Article 47.
Article 47, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to see them again. In
I
Agents of
wonder.
S.H.I.E.L.D..
We might. I mean,
Because
Col-
remember they got
The question
jobs.
is, isn't that who Fitz and
Selleck,
Simmons supposed to
like,
be?
worked hard to
no,
get them
they're not
on.
supposed to be Fitz and Simmons.
No, because they didn't have accents.
Are we seeing the waitress at all who said Captain America saved my life?
Nah, probably not. She's just a big
Maybe.
character.
You mean
Maybe
Ashley
not.
Johnson?
Yeah.
from What was it? Wasn't she on?
Yeah, she was a child star.
Wasn't she on Growing Pains?
Yeah. something
She was the
like
kid they
that.
brought in because Kirk Cameron got too old.
You know what I will? What I do wonder.
And stuck up.
Whatever happened to the? I would love to see the Shield agent who was playing Galaga.
I know, right?
Just
would
like
I.
just like Coulson walked by him. Stop that.
Well, I would like to see the there's no other way to put this. The very large, well-muscled black guy who I thought was Luke Cage when Thor was originally trying to reach the hammer. Remember in the scene in the rain where you had that little beat down. With,
That guy's not supposed to be Cage.
At the time, I thought that could have been Luke Cage.
That was just a big Shield agent.
What's
Okay.
a fun trivia fact really fast with Galaga Man. Originally, that wasn't in the script. Like, the way he was typing on the computer, they thought it looked too suspicious, and they wanted to change it. So, like, you know what? You're going to be playing a computer game, and,
Oh, that's just added in.
yeah, RDJ was like, you know what? That man's playing Galaga. Thought he wouldn't notice.
Good ad lib.
Okay, since
yeah.
this is, since we're going to close out the show, real quick, what do you guys want to see from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this season? Danger, you can start it off. What do you want to see?
Actually, I'd like to see maybe some. Well, hopefully, maybe some solid, some solid story. I'm hoping it.
It's one episode.
The
right?
pilot is usually and God willing, this is not just the high water mark for it. It actually goes up and up and up and actually builds it up a little bit. It makes the story good. I want to see kind of. Well, I don't know if we'll find out what happens to old Phil or what happened to Phil.
I'm sure we will.
Or I don't know. Maybe you know, so like I said, the cameo thing might work a little bit, but I want to see some solid story with the core team.
Okay.
You know,
Roberto?
I'm going with Freddie. I want to see Luke Cage.
Who doesn't want to see Luke Cage? All right.
he's the baddest brother in New York.
Rick?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of riff a little bit on what Danger was saying. I want to see, and we'll have to take a little bit of time here, but I want to see a season finale, I guess it would be season 2, that leads straight into Avengers 2. I want to see it build in that way.
So what you want to see is like an X-Files Fight the Future type
Yeah,
setup.
or kind of like when Next Generation came out with the unification episodes 1 and 2, and then that went straight into Star Trek 6: The Undiscovered Century. So I want to see a parallel of the storyline.
From the chat room, we got, I want to see Iron Fist and Luke Cage.
Yes.
I could actually see that happening.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Where
Danny in his
Coulson and
pajamas.
his team
Yeah, I
run
can see
across
that
the
too.
heroes for hire.
Well, you know, if we're gonna put all those people in, might as well throw in Colleen Wing, Misty Knight. Just get everybody in.
You more
Gang's all
street
here.
level heroes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cora. Because I want to see these street level heroes. That's go ahead.
I think it'd be really cool to like have cameos, like from like it's mostly for the actors part. Like we had Shepard as the Doctor dude.
That's just Whedon.
Yeah, I like seeing the actors from the Whedonverse because he brings them with him everywhere. He will always bring them with him, and I like seeing it. It's kind of gives this little level of parallel, and it's fun. Also, just everything. Can I just have everything?
Yeah, I'd like to
want
see my friend
everything.
Alan Tudyk in it.
Yes.
Also, can I be on there? I mean,
Did you go to school?
I think we should all be on there.
My,
We should guest
my,
spot as agents.
My
That'd be so
my
cool.
second best friend's cousin roomed in college with him.
Okay,
So-
you know he's
Yeah,
in Plano
local.
grad, man.
He's
Plano
local.
grad.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's mine, and y'all are gonna wonder about this. And it's very specific. I want to see Daredevil.
oh, that'd be kind of cool.
They own the rights again. Marvel owns the rights again to Daredevil.
Then they should use it.
I want to see
Aren't they
Daredevil.
just going to go ahead and make a movie? with him,
You
or-
know
I
what?
thought
If
so.
they make a movie, fine. But I want to see a cameo by Daredevil.
Who would
Even
we
if
want?
he's not in costume.
Okay.
Well, it could be Matt Murdock.
Yeah, that would be good.
Just
that would be
something
good.
to bring him into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah. I mean, he's right there in New York.
And if he is in costume, hey, it could be 5 minutes. I don't care. Who was that masked man? Whatever. I want to see that.
That would be good. I'd like to see Matt Murdock.
All right. So, all right. We are closing out this show. Hold on.
So don't forget, we are being left with a bunch of Gravity
Yes.
pre-release screening tickets, and that pre-release screening is going to be Tuesday night at 7:30 at AMC North Park. They are putting it in their big IMAX-sized theater. Not sure if it's going to be an IMAX presentation, but it's definitely going to be on the big screen.
presentation.
And so come by Collected Plano and pick up one of those. And we will be later this evening drawing our 5 names for the Star Wars #1 first printing, issue 1, based on George Lucas's Legend of the Star Killer.
And I'm going to go ahead and show off. Danger, we want to do some shameless
Shameless
self-promotion
plugs,
for
kids.
us.
Check us out.
Where do you want to go? I got that page up right there.
All right, kids, go to Cinelinks.com for all your SCNS live stuff. Toy reviews, game reviews, show reviews, pictures of us looking cute. Also, go to Facebook.com, SCNS Live, to be our friends. Also, one other thing. Guys, extra-life.org. Go there.
Ooh,
Find
hang
us.
on. I can put that up real
Put that up real
for you.
quick. Go find our team. Or look up, I believe it's extralife.org /team/SCNSU, SCNS Unlimited. That's right, kids. We are still in the process of raising money for this. We really need your help.
Remember, the highest donators, they get to... I love that sound. Anyway. So, yeah, we're at $570 of our $2,000 goal.
I would like to be above
We
a
never
grand
got
by
that
the end of the
other
week.
donation.
We'll get that. We were promised a match donation of $500, but it'll come in.
Well, but guys, that being set aside, please donate. $25 simply, $25 easy. That's a night out at Applebee's for 2. Come on.
And the
It's for
top
kids.
donor gets to pick my pizza smoothie.
I want to
And that's always fun.
That's
boy.
going to be fun. And plus, we're talking
Anchovies.
25 hours of gaming, fun, and excitement coming soon. First week in November. We might actually have guests, too. You never know. So, guys, check us out. Chris Danger Show, Jason the X, SCNS Live on Twitter. Check it out. Join up. Be our friends because we like you. Anyways, this is Chris Danger for Jason the X, Big Rob, the Kid, the great Rick Cromack.
Fractured?
I am not a kid, dude.
Tell that. Mark.
Whatever. guys, hey, guys, take it easy. Stay safe. Have a great weekend and keep on nerding. We'll see you soon. Adios.
How does it fracture?